And joining us now out of Indiana is E. Michael Jones, editor at Culture Wars Online magazine. Hello, sir. We got Western, diplomats, going over into Riyadh. There's some, obviously, you heard the last interview, some serious reason for concern here. Your take?
Yeah, well, I think that what we're seeing here is the unraveling of the Saudi regime. This has been a pillar of NATO action in the Middle East. Now it's starting to unravel. We have unprecedented actions here. The president of Lebanon is basically kidnapped when he goes to Saudi Arabia. He's now being held hostage or held under house arrest in one of their hotels. This is unprecedented. An unprecedented, unstable situation here. The other aspect of this is that now NATO is not united anymore. If we go back to the attack, the NATO attack on Libya, basically the United States and France were working together there. France was the main actor, but basically both of them had agreed about the looting and the takeover of Libya. Well, now Macron and Trump are at odds. So it's hard to see how NATO is going to be able to put pressure on anybody in this situation when they're divided themselves.
And is Riyadh acting on its own interest with the backing of Tel Aviv and Washington, or is Riyadh just an extension of what Tel Aviv and Washington wants Riyadh to do at this point?
Well, I think that they were always junior partners in this operation, and they've been led down a path that hasn't been helpful to them. It was the Saudis collaborated with the United States to try and bankrupt Russia by cutting back oil production. That was supposed to solve the problem in Syria. Well, that didn't work. And now it looks as if, now that Syria has been lost to this group of people, it looks as if Israel is now desperate to create a pretext for war with Iran. And I think this is what they are pressuring the Saudis into, pressuring the president, kidnapping the president, and this will serve as a pretext for the war that Israel wants to break up Hezbollah in Lebanon.
All right, well, thank you for joining us with your input there, Mr. E. Michael Jones out of Indiana, editor at Culture Wars Online magazine.